What are you doing? The London Infantry Division. Why are you going... Why didn't you just sail around Gibraltar? There are some things you just don't question. To be fair, I did just say the AI was better in this game, but that's kind of proven me wrong, hasn't it? How long we got till this is done? 14 days, 2 weeks. I really am paranoid about this going through now. We're going to get the infantry equipment. The Toland tank and Toad artillery I'm not too fussed about. I'd like a good deal of it through, I just don't need it all to be there. I need the infantry equipment more though. The... Oh yeah, I know where you're going, so I don't need you, I need you there. Send you guys in here. We probably are going to build another mountaineer group later on, but it's going to be a while. Because we need one for Yugoslavia when that comes to attack. Because this border is awesome to defend. You've got the river here, you've got hills here, you've got mountains. You've got everything you could need to hold that off. And it ends up just like a massive grind. As long as Romania and Bulgaria aren't hitting in the back, that is an awesome front to fight on. Just the amount of you can actually grind down the Axis just there. Yes, I've found this out before. I've seen stuff for this. Coal liquefaction, okay. I've seen stuff for this before. I've had ideas, and before I abandoned this game for greener pastures, we'll say, I actually did a few test games just to see how things would go. And honestly, this kind of plays out how I had it before, but like the difference is that getting through to Czechoslovakia probably will be harder because you've got to break through Austria. And then Romania doesn't join and get behind the Czechoslovakians, that could be an issue. I can hear a dog barking. Sometimes I hate that dog. Anyway then, what are we doing? I don't know what his accent is. We've got one more day, then we get that. The hell was that? I don't think I want to know what that was. Defensive stratagems. It's just the easiest one to get. You know, sometimes in Yugoslavia. Yeah, I'm surprised the Italians don't act on that. Elections. Because they get claims, but they don't go to war with them. I don't get why not. Because it seems like something they should do. Here comes the Ansus. You've got a very good opinion of Germany. You like us as well. Because that's Belgium. If I had the points to spend, I would actually burn them getting a bit of a boost to the box killer. I don't know if Iron Guard Romania is worth getting as an ally. Saying that, these are all kingdoms. Kingdoms really last that long, really? I guess to be fair, they probably killed them. Democracy wasn't exactly fast spreading across Europe. Not until the Cold War. And people realised how good their voices were. Here I am, waxing lyrical over the benefits of mankind. So these will get out quite quick. How long till 295 days. That used to be 395, so these will get out quite quick. Once these are done, we'll do the Alpine fortresses, which will give them extra 2 levels for free. Let's hope from there we're good. Like, get this done, get army reform done, and then get industrial expansion from there if we need it, or Alpine forts, one or two. I do wonder why the democratic line ends at defensive stratagems. Because this honestly doesn't feel like a lot for France. Like, you can get it done in... The ones that are really useful for you, you can practically fit on the screen. If you're going democratic, obviously, you can go, like, here for the rest. But, no, like, the government reform into status quo, into Work of Britain, or Little Entente. And then you get an extra 5 if you go Little Entente, you get an extra 2 if you go with Britain. It doesn't really feel like that lot. And then you get, like, this where you choose which side you're going. Well, half is actually... Yeah, like, you lose out on 3 if you go aggressive. Which... Why isn't it the same size? Like, why can't we have something that works on this side of things? Like, what would work with aggressive focus if we can build fort? Maybe something that can break forts. You know, you get a fortification focus, maybe just like a national spirit that makes it so enemy forts aren't that good. Or you get engineer companies that are cheaper, that kind of thing. Alpine forts, maybe you get something that enables you to fight against Italians better. The Maginot Line, maybe the Low Countries aren't that good for you. Just something to make this side... Like, I get the idea, like, don't get me wrong. Mechanized infantry are actually really good. Motorized infantry are good if you're using light or medium tanks. And normal infantry are good if you're using battle tanks, heavy tanks. I can see the logic. I just don't agree with it entirely. Because you're kind of hamstringing us to one side. You know, because defensive... I'm sorry, but getting more small arms is probably the best bet out of everything. Because everything relies on small arms. You can get motorized and it will help, yes, but even then, you can't... There's no replacement for an infantryman's rifle. I think I've nicked that from somewhere, I just can't figure out where. You know, why would you go with motorized focus, which gives you more motorized vehicles, when you haven't got the guns to give them? Like, I get the idea. I mean, like, we're on a bonus now, we're getting about 50 a day, but I don't know. It might just be me being annoying. Like, I like having the ability to mass out an entire army. Yeah, rather than just like, oh hey, we've got plenty of trucks, but we can't do anything with them. And then, I don't think mechanized counts. So, you're shooting yourself in the foot by giving yourself mechanized. Because you've got a focus that works with one, and then when you go on to mechanized, it doesn't work with that. So, why? You know? Seems a bit counterproductive. And we just gave it a civilian factory, didn't we? Yep. Hey boy! Yes. Yes. 7,000, 8,000 artillery tank need to be done. And we're making 5 a week. Which is still ticking up, but... What are you talking about at some point? I'm going to guess that China's struggling. They've fallen back a bit. Still seems viable. No, that's not viable. That's definitely not viable. Once Shaanxi goes, that's it. There's nothing really to save you there, China. I just wonder what happened here. I mean, why didn't they join? Because right now they're offering themselves up to the Tiger. Wait, Tiger's China. They're just offering themselves up bit by bit. Because let's be freaking honest, they're not going to just stop at that, are they? And even historically, all of China got involved. I've got historical focuses turned on, so this doesn't make sense. Issue of AI, maybe? Might get some of these at some point. I wonder if these two stack. It's like if it's a coastal fort, if it's a coastal invasion with a fort. I don't know. Let's experiment with that at some point. Because it does seem like something you would want to know. Because if you can get like 300% bonus to naval defense, that would be kind of good. I mean, slightly good for you. How many more we got? Still working on factories. Hopefully it will mobilise up soon. No, we need 25% more support. Well, that's coming. That's going to be the next thing you do. Sluice does generate tension. Even then, this is going to generate tension when something capitulates. This is actually going up by that, isn't it? Yeah, more tension. 5.7% and 19. So, roughly 1% every 4? Hmm. Oh. Yeah, they're done. They're not going to hold that anymore. Like, as soon as this happens, that's it. Like, they might struggle to get into Taiwan. I say that, and then they get in. They might struggle to get through the Heartland, but there's... You know... It's one on Japan. I guess that's really why you have to have all of them evolve, because otherwise you just don't stand a chance. Like, getting artillery would actually... Maybe getting artillery would help them out a bit. What's with being artillery lately? It's like, I want artillery. Nah, I've been playing Shogun 2, and I kind of never played the For the Samurai side of things. I don't really appreciate line infantry that much. Like, I kind of prefer Sword and Shield. You know, Days and Knighthood and that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm a Bretonnia player, for God's sake. I'm not an Empire player. But, no, I kind of just wanted to try it and see what it was like using artillery. And it's bloody satisfying. That's the only way I can really put it. Because you just end up like, oh look, the enemy's over there. As you let the War Thunder cry out. And this factory gets done tomorrow, I'm guessing. Yeah, 2 days. In Santa South. So it's the century. Looks like he's taking ground back. Nope, nope. I had to say it, didn't I? Well, they were taking ground back. National mobilisation law. Right, 38. Here we go, welcome computing. Defensive stratagems. Now we get more power points, more political power, so army reform it is. The Anschluss of Austria, which puts us over 28. We're 2% away from reform. Probably when we get Victor of the Great War out, we can deal with that. In fact, we most definitely can deal with that when we get Victor of the Great War out of the way. I kind of wish they had one that goes the other way. Yeah, they go Shaanxi. Alas, we did not know he... They're trying to just commit suicide by not answering the call. So, they're concentrated industry. So, 1938 means this. Because defensive weapons, always. I can't argue with getting the support weapons because they give you more defense. And they just apply instantly. I mean, it's what? +5 defense? Yeah, +5 defense and breakthrough. For all infantry. Doesn't matter which branch, doesn't matter what it's in, it actually has better defense. And breakthrough. I kind of wish they'd actually... There's one thing I've noticed, and I think it still applies now. They give you this, so you can create variant weapons, but then... Notice something missing? Yeah, let me show you on a tank. You can create variants of tanks, but you can't create variants of small arms. I kind of wish you could create variants of small arms, but I could just see that going all the way to hell. Because if you could create so many variants of small arms, you could probably end up with like a +5/5/5/5 small arm, and then like soft attack, breakthrough, defense, and reliability being your big 4. So that tends to be like 4. It tends to be something offensive, something defensive, something reliability, and then something else which fighters is like agility, weapons, range, and reliability. No, wait, sorry. Engine, weapons, reliability. You know, I have a fighter thing. I just check that and just say that. Range, yeah, that's right. But small arms I could just see being a bit off when you've got like, hey, I've got soft attack, I've got breakthrough, I've got defense, I've got reliability. Which I can actually see being very good, but then would that be slightly overpowered at times? I don't know, like it's one of those things I've got to think on. Because that would be fun to do. Also, we've got our points, so do I want Bulgaria or do I want Romania? I'm going to go Romania. Let's try and get you on side. I don't think it's going to happen, but if we can at least keep you going Iron Guard, we could actually give ourselves a lot of a big boon. Also, wow. Oh, that's something I didn't think on. Wait, no, it goes from Vienna or what, doesn't it? Yeah. I was thinking, like, if you go to war with Romania, then you could just go, like, this way? But then I think Hungary actually gets North Transylvania. So either though it gets Carpathian Ruthenia. It's one of the two. Because this bit gets cut off for some reason. It's like the Vienna Award or some shit like that. Jeez, can't be able to sell that one stuff. These forts will save us, I promise. I'm trying to convince myself more than you. And this is why I don't like Hearts of Iron start, because it's such a slow start. It's like, if you're not playing Japan or Germany or China, it can be a very slow start. Same with the Italians, really. Like, it's Italy, at least you've got a chance to get some things done. Come on, Yugoslavia. The Swiss are probably going to be crapping themselves now. It's like, hey, we're safe. Oh god, Operation Zombon! It's coming for us! Nah, I can just see that, like, being very, very painful, so... I don't know, like, I used to... Like, normally, like, Hearts of Iron 2... I keep going back to Hearts of Iron 2, because I absolutely love the game. I need to get Hearts of Democracy working. Because, Hearts of Democracy... You can actually have France hold the Low Countries. And then it's stuck between the Maginot and the Low Countries and the Alpine line. And you can actually reasonably hold that. And just wait until America joins or Russia goes to war with them. And it really does turn into something really tense, because you're stuck fighting in Belgium to try and save the Low Countries. And especially if you're playing Britain, you get the right groups in there, you can actually hold the line for like ages. Like I had a game a few years ago where I had my Cromwells going. Well, I say Cromwell, I think it was Cromwell or Crusader. I think it was Crusader. And I was fighting in Belgium and Netherlands trying to force the enemy back. Whereas through the Maginot I was holding, the Alpine line was defended by my guys, surprisingly. But it really seems a bit more intuitive back in those days, in terms of actual unit composition. Because instead of doing all this, you just go, okay, I've got this, I'll give it this brigade, done. Then this system I do like, it's just... finicky. Why are you training? He's just showing off now. He has the time. Alright, Savoy isn't actually that far off from finishing everything up. It's going to be a while still, though. China is... dying. Painfully. Let's actually look at this. Yep. Those numbers don't say they look good. That's not good. That's not good. Shame, really. I've seen a game where China wins and Korea comes out of it. So how do you explain that one? There's our plane, so that will come into use later on. But it's not for right now. It's 1938, so I think I do want to go for this. We're going to get the computing machine. I think I want decryption first, and then we'll get encryption. Oh, this helps soft attack. Really? Okay. I love how binoculars apparently count as kit they've got improved. Like, I'd like it more if this actually changed a bit instead of just being this. I mean, like, this actually says about a different... This actually says about, Because your assault rifles, reliable automatic weapons that can be used in any environment. Why can't we have it like, okay, this is your basics, then we have this where you've got, like you get a new submachine gun, for instance, and you get your MGs, and this one you get your assault rifles, that kind of thing. Instead of like Mass 40, Mass 38, that kind of thing. Like this looks like another bolt action rifle. It probably is. You know, hang on. You know what, I'm gonna look this up. Sorry, I'm interested now. I must be on the wrong screen. Okay. Mass 40. It's Mass 49. Which evolved from the MAS 40. Do. Yeah, I've got that little to do. I'm looking up a rifle in the game. Not actually a thing. Not actually a thing. Alright, what's the one before? Mass 38? Yeah, MAS 38. Submachine gun used by French and German forces, derived from Service Technique de l'Armement. Submachine gun, light machine gun, semi-automatic rifle developed to replace all the existing small arms. We didn't get it because of budgets due to the Maginot Line. I do wonder if the French would have been better off if they just hadn't built the Maginot. Like, they'd actually developed more than an army. But then, I guess the idea was that they actually have it so that you don't struggle as much. Because then they only have to break that border. As opposed, oh, wrong screen. That's what I get. Just ignore the mass of Discord. So I've got a friend who's actually he's doing decently well on World of Tanks these days.